So ngayon naman, ang kasama ko dito ay si Ms. Olive Chu, ang Regional Director ng PIA Visayas, Eastern Visayas, and syempre si Mr. Eugene Tan, ang Board Member ng Leyte Chamber of Commerce and Industry, at si Mr. Orlando Uy, ang past President ng Leyte Chamber of Commerce. So magandang umaga po sa inyo, ma'am, sirs. Kamusta po ang negosyo sa Tacloban, sa Samar, sa Leyte po ngayon?
Well, so far, the businesses right now sa Tacloban, hindi pa nakakapagbukas sa karamihan. Halos lahat actually. It's because sa matinding pinsala, plus the looting, yung mga pagnanakaw na nangyari, rinansak talaga. So, number one, I think for us as businessmen, we also fear for our safety. Security, lalo na marami ring umalis ng Manila, ang Cebu, yung mga negosyante dahil doon sa nangyari na pagnanakaw ng mga tindahan.
So marami na po ang umalis po doon ng mga negosyante natin. Sa tingin niyo po ba, babalik pa po ba sila?
Well, siguro pag nag-establish security, malamang babalik, no? Because definitely for us in business sector, kung hindi tayo secure, definitely we always talaga fear for our lives. So, ang priority natin talaga is masecure yung pamilya.
Hindi, totoo naman po yun. Hanggang ngayon po ba may looting pa o natigil naman na po?
Natigil na yung looting due to the presence of several military and police men within the city. So, yan, medyo nakapag-neutralize na yung peace and order.
So, ilan na po ang nakabukas na mga negosyo ngayon sa Tacloban?
From what I understand, there are a few may bake shop na nag-open at saka very few pa lang. But as of last week, we had a meeting. Yung ibang businessmen are starting to go back. So hopefully yung climate, the peace and order situation, medyo okay na siya. So we'll be slowly going back. Yun lang, definitely will take time to rebuild. Imagine how many decades of working for that and all gone in one day. So, medyo mahirap yan.
Pero may mga, like, kunwari nakabukas sila, may mga naitabi namang pera kahit papano, yung mga tao, nakakabili naman sila ng ano po ba ang sitwasyon sa ngayon?
Probably there will be some na meron. There are places kasi na hindi masyadong tinamaan. But then there are also places na wash out talaga. So these are talaga yung wala ng bahay. So this definitely they have to rebuild everything.
But with the, 'di ba, nagkaroon na ng mobile ATMs. So at least ito, medyo kahit papaano makakabangon tayo unti-unti at magkaroon ng trade and commerce within your areas.
Yeah, we need to establish that kasi we cannot always be relying on relief goods. And hanggang kailan naman yan. So we'll have to pick ourselves up.
So what do you expect? What do you want government to do for the businessmen para naman mabuhay ang ekonomiya sa inyong lugar?
Sa amin, sa negosyante, I've been asking several businessmen sa amin. Probably what the government could do siguro for us is come up at least man lang a tax holiday for us.
Tax holiday.
These are several suggestions also from the businessmen. And probably come up with a loan facility para sa mga negosyante na matulungan din sa pagpupuhunan. Kasi makikita natin, especially distributors, hindi lang tindahan rinansak, pati bodega rinansak. So talaga marami yung may mga loans din, mga sariling loans sa bangko. So we also suggest if siguro yung mga commercial banks mababaan din yung mga interest rates nila, especially those affected by this typhoon. So yung mga negosyante rin siguro, of course, ang number one namin is at the same time security pa rin before we could open up. Thank
you. Ms. Olive, na-communicate nyo na po ba ito sa mga kinauukulan? Dahil syempre kayo po yung information agency natin ito. Tapos napakahalaga, maganda naman at very valid ang mga suggestions sa atin nila, sir. Na-communicate nyo na po ba ito?
In fact, as early as Saturday, nung sabihan kami ng mga negosyante doon na natatakot na sila kasi nagkakaroon na ng looting, nung nagkaroon ng command conference sa gabi, the first command conference after nung bagyo, ipinaabot namin sa kanila yung concern, and we are thankful naman na yung ating mga military ay nag-respond sila. Military at saka PNP ay nag-respond sila. Pero hindi pa rin masyadong visible. So takot pa rin yung mga negosyante pag ika-second day. Pag after several days, ika-fourth day, dumating naman yung augmentation from Manila.
Yes.
So mas marami na yung nakikitang mga military at saka mga police doon. And so medyo nawala na din yung mga nagluluting. Pero talagang grabe talaga kasi kami mismo naglalakad kami sa Tacloban kasi walang transportation right after, So walang transportation, walang communication, walang kuryente. So wala talagang isolated talaga yung Leyte that time. And we were all at a loss kung ano yung gagawin namin. So lakad kami ng lakad, hinanap namin saan yung command center, hinanap-hanap namin, pinuntahan namin yung mga bahay namin, yung mga staff.
Talaga, ito na yung panahon of rebuilding. That's why, I think yung pinakamahalaga yung sinabi ni Sir Eugene kanina, yung mga hinihingi nila para sa ating pamahalaan yun. And this is the perfect avenue. That's why ginagawa po namin to sa tulong ng bayan.
Kahapon po ay nagkaroon po ng meeting ang ating alkalde sa Tacloban.
Opo.
Together with lahat ng mga negosyante doon, mga gasoline owners, mga store owners, so pati mga bangko. And so binigyan sila ng assurance kasi number one po talaga na concern ng ating mga negosyante is kung masisecure ba sila.
Yes.
Because that time we really feel na hindi sila na-secure.
Okay, so they were given an assurance naman
They
po.
were given an assurance, and so tomorrow, Friday, madadagdagan na naman yung bangko na magbubukas. Yes, East-West Bank is opening also tomorrow. DBP and PNB has already opened both their ATM and yung over-the-counter na mga services. Plus, meron na din tayong mga grocery stores
Na nagbubukas.
Na nagbubukas na din. Parang yung pinakamalaki yata na grocery store na nagbukas ay yung Kokoy's.
But I think the most important is yung future na para bumalik lahat, talagang importante may tax incentives at yung mga bagay niyan to encourage our businessmen to be active again in Tacloban and in Leyte. Yes, sir. Last po at, yes.
Okay, aside from that, there's been, probably what we'll need is urban planners din. Kasi right now at this stage, talagang it's actually a very good place to start or real urban planning, green environment and everything. So kasi we are forced to reboot. So kung ganun na, well, might as well,
Yes, I totally agree with you, sir. Ako talaga sabi ko, city planning is very important. So ngayon po, maraming salamat po sa ating mga guests mula po sa Leyte Chamber of Commerce and sa PIA.